Look, can I be of some help?
Really, Ruby, this is something that my granddaughter and I just had to get straightened out.
Look, I didn't mean to pry, but I couldn't help overhear it.
It's between Felicia and me.
I understand, but I love Felicia, too, and I think we're all being a little hard on her.
Thank you, Ruby. Just, there are things you don't understand.
Maybe, but I think she's suffered quite enough.
A man has been shot.
Yes, and she didn't shoot him.
Well, maybe Ruby's right. Maybe we are being too hard on you. Oh, Felicia. Do you see what your actions have caused?
Don't you think I've gone over and over this in my head? Don't you think I'd do anything to change what has happened?
But why did you go there? You know what kind of a man Peter is.
He was desperately ill. He needed me.
Was it that? Or was it the treasure?
It was the treasure, too. I won't deny it. But I didn't know. I didn't know this was going to happen. Peter, he just seemed so harmless. He was weak.
Well, I suppose you had no way of knowing that it was going to turn out so tragically.
What am I going to do? I feel so guilty about this.
I'm afraid you're just going to have to learn to live with it.
Tony and Frisco both hate me. You should see the way Frisco stares at me.
Well, they're going through a very difficult time now. Perhaps later, when Tony's feeling better...
What if he doesn't get better? What if he dies? They're never going to want to see my face again. I'll have to leave Port Charles. Frisco's never going to want to see me again.
Felicia. Frisco loved you very dearly. Feelings like that just don't go away easily.
I'm afraid they already have. He's made it perfectly clear to me.
I tell you, I just don't understand that Sean Donnelly.
Oh, how's that?
Well, I mean, he gave us such a rotten deal, and I still like him.
It sounds like a very nice deal to me, dear.
Mother, he gave Grant and me 24% each, and he took 52%. Now, considering you have been living with Father this amount of years, I don't think you've learned that much about business.
I've learned who it is who gets the heart attacks, my dear. Those who have the most responsibility, that's who. Wouldn't you rather be healthy, darling, and have a little less money?
I would, but don't tell Father, please. I've got to get to the hospital.
Yeah, me too. Lila, that was a delicious lunch.
Oh,
thank you.
Please, Grant, will you stay a little while? I'd like to talk to you.
Sure.
I'll see you there then. See you later, Mother.
Goodbye, darling. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Well, let's go ahead.
Yeah, why don't we have a seat?
How have you been these days, Grant?
Fine.
Are you really fine?
You mean, am I upset about Celia and me?
I've been so sad since the separation. You always seemed such a very happy couple.
I thought we were. But it seems that these days all Celia can think about is her career.
People change, Grant. The best marriages adjust to those changes. You must learn to be flexible, my dear.
That's very good advice, Lila. I'm afraid it comes too late, though.
Oh, I don't think so. All you have to do is to convince Celia that you are enthusiastic about her career.
How?
May I make a suggestion?
By all means.
Her show is coming up soon. Now, why don't you give a reception for her? That would prove to Celia that you are proud of her work and you'd like other people to see it.
It's an interesting idea. I just don't know that I could afford something like that right now.
Oh, we'll pay for it, dear.
No, I can't have you do that, Lila.
Grant, I know how you feel about accepting money for us, but I think in this case, you must forget your pride and let us help you. Please, Grant, for the family, for me, please do it.
All right, Lila. All right for you.
I'll talk to the gallery manager, Mr. Diamond, and I'm sure he'll have nothing against it. Now, it's up to you to convince Celia.
I'll take her out to dinner. Ask her then.
You have time to go over these estimates with me?
Of course I do. I'm not going into work until later this afternoon. Is this for our building on Elm Street?
How did you ever guess? I got several construction companies to give us some estimates on the work that needs to be done.
Well, great. Have a seat. We'll have a cup of coffee and let's check it
Sounds
out.
Good to me. Actually, it didn't turn out as bad as I thought it might. Oh. I see Terry's grandmother wrote her. Did she send a check?
Yeah. Check's going right back.
Why?
You got me. When Terry saw the check, she got very upset. She said she doesn't want a thing from her grandmother.
She say why?
Nope.
Bobbie, have you seen my blue sweater?
I took it to the cleaners.
Oh, no, I was going to wash it. I don't have enough money for dry cleaning.
You would if you took your grandmother's check.
And it's none of your business.
Terry. Now, look, I'm sorry, but you are the one that's been complaining that you don't have any money.
Well, look, it's not as if I'm not trying to find a job or anything like that.
Okay, you two, let's not have a fight about it.
And I don't like Bobbie's paying for everything.
Forget it, Terry.
How's your spelling?
What?
Your spelling, how is it?
My spelling is fine.
Your typing?
I type 40 words a minute. It's accurate. Why?
Just curious. Now, what do you say we go over these estimates, huh?
I want to know, how did Peter know we had the treasure? And did he get a look at it?
He couldn't have. I had it locked up.
Yeah, but how does he know it's here?
I've been doing a little thinking about that. Remember when we were locked in the crypt?
Something I won't forget.
All right, now, Peter came back looking for that treasure the day we were taking it out, so obviously Peter was the one who locked that crypt.
We need to get him shot. We
Now,
need
but
to get
he's
him.
not the one I'm worried about right now. Tony's the real threat.
What's the security like at the hospital?
I could go in and get him if you just give me a chance to go in there.
All right, please, I don't need you to foul up something else for me, all right? Now, the last message I received was that he's in a coma and sinking fast. So why not let nature take its course and do our job for us? We have to keep a low profile anyway.
What about Peter? What if the cops grab him and he talks?
I don't think... Excuse me. Stanley. Great.
Yeah.
Good news, gentlemen. That was my WSB man. Peter just got on a plane to Brazil. Our problems just went south.
Yeah, this calls for a drink.
Have a little bit.